For this month's TBR, I didn't want to do the TBR jar again because I was getting kind of bored with it because I feel like I keep pulling out the same TBR prompts every fucking time. So I have put that to the side and I have decided to try out a new TBR method, which is blindly choosing my TBR. I have flipped all of my kind of like summary reads around and I'm going to use a number generator, count through, pick out all my books for my TBR this month. I have 29 books here to choose from and I'm going to pick 6 books this month. I have been in a huge reading slump, so I'm probably just not even gonna get to 6. I'm probably not even gonna get to 2. We'll see. Let's just go ahead and get going. So we have 1 minimum, max 29. Let's generate. It says number 12. I don't know if you can see that, but it's fine. It says 12. I'm going to start from top to bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The first book I picked was like one of the largest books in my TBR, The Scottish Boy. I would have preferred to choose the one next to it because that one I know for sure is a pirates fantasy. That's fine. So this book, it says it is 1333 and Edward III is at war with Scotland. Newly knighted Sir Harry jumps at a powerful baron's invitation to ride north on a secret mission. A dozen knights attack a crumbling Scottish keep, capturing a feral, half-starved teen barely a year younger than Harry. When Harry shields the Scottish boy from the other knights' cruelty, they force Harry to take him as his squire. With the Scottish boy by his side, Harry wins tournament after tournament and becomes a favorite of King Edward. But underneath the pageantry smolder twin secrets, a growing passion, and the Scottish boy's mysterious heritage. As England once again hurtles towards war, these secrets threaten to consume everything Harry holds dear. I'm not at all what just happened with that last paragraph. None of it made sense to me. But yeah, it says a knight's passion, a prisoner's vengeance, a kingdom's fate. It's fucking huge. I think it's over 500 pages, but book number 1 for this month. Let's see, I'm going to move my sandwich and put the books I pick there. Next generation is 14, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ooh! Pernessi! I have been really wanting to read this one for so long. I'm not going to read the back because I've heard to go into this completely blind, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm very excited to read this. I've just been wanting to read it for so long, but I have such high hopes for it that I'm afraid I'm not going to like it, and it's just going to be really disappointing if I don't. So I've just been so afraid. Next generate. 3. 1, 2, 3. The Guide. This book was on my last TBR, but I did not get to it. It says, Raju's first stop after his release from prison is the barbershop. Then he decides to take refuge in an abandoned temple along the banks of the river. Raju used to be India's most corrupt tourist guide, but now a peasant mistakes him for a holy man. Gradually, almost grudgingly, he begins to play the part. He succeeds so well that God himself intervenes to put Raju's new holiness to the test. I don't know if it's going to be kind of comedic, but it sounds like it almost could, because it's like a robber turned God. It sounds like it would be pretty funny, so we shall see. I'm very excited to read this one. There. 26. Now, I don't know if there's 26 books left, but we'll see. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, the last book. It is All the Pretty Boys. This was also on my last TBR. I did not get to it. It says 15-year-old Dylan is on the run. Until recently, he enjoyed friends, family, and the safe confines of a religious cult. But when a confession ignites the wrath of his church, Dylan escapes. And he's about to discover a vast world beyond the private walls of his former life. I really wanted to read this last month, but I just, like I said, been in a huge slump. And the words in this book are so tiny that I was just not vibing with it. But hopefully I can vibe with it this month and go on and read it. Another blue book. That's fun. Next is 12. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's one book. I almost counted it as 2. Oh, perfect. This is Soul of the Deep. This is a mermaid fantasy. I read the first book last summer and then ended up just not having time to read the second book before summer ended. So this summer it is time for me to finally finish the series, and I'm excited. I'm not going to read the back of this since it is a second in the series, but yeah, excited to finally be able to finish this. Another blue book. Wow. Okay, we are on the last book. This video might be very short. I'm so sorry if it is. 27. There's definitely not 27, so it will just loop around. 27. Ew. I chose Terms and Conditions. Yay. I don't think I'm gonna like this. I used to love reading rom-coms. Recently, not so much. I just find them kind of I'm matching though the book pretty well, but hopefully I can at least get through this book. If not, we'll see. Anyways, yeah, this is the second in a standalone series called Dreamland Billionaires, and the first one was basically a Walt Disney fanfic. And I don't know what this one is about, but, you know, it's billionaires. Surely that will be fun to read about, I imagine so. So hopefully I will enjoy this. I don't know if it's this book or the third book, but I do know a lot of people tend to enjoy this one or the third book way more than the first one. I don't know if it's this one or not. I think it's the third one, though. Anywho, this is our 6th and final book. So a recap of the 6 books I will be reading this month. It is The Scottish Boy, Bernice, The Guide, All the Pretty Boys, Soul of the Deep, and Terms and Conditions. Besides Bernice and Soul of the Deep, I feel like none of these were in my line of sight. So maybe this is good for me to kind of get through some. We shall see. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you did. And comment down below one book that you are going to be reading this month. And I hope to see you again. Bye bye!